I did a pretty interesting story for the New York Post about the naming of drugs. When I say drugs, I mean pharmaceuticals, not anything illicit. And they've got really cool commercials with lots of memorable songs. I mean, you all know that, oh-oh-oh-Ozempic.
Oh!
Excuse my singing, but we all know that, and that's a good way to remember it. In fact, a woman that I spoke with said the primary job of these commercials is to make you remember the name of the medication. How do you learn your ABCs? Through song. How do you learn the names of drugs? Through song. So it works. In fact, I spoke with somebody, a former drug company executive, who said that there have been instances in which a patient does not know the name of the drug, but he knows the song. And he'll actually sing the jingle at his doctor's office. And of course, the doctor knows what it is because, as the source told me, he's seen those commercials also. And the actual naming of the drugs is an interesting process as well. I mean, there are certain letters that seem to work particularly well. X and Z are two letters that they like to use. That might contribute to names such as Ozempic and Zepbound. The other thing is they really go through like a lengthy process. I talked to somebody from one of the naming agencies, and he said that they might start out with 1,000 names and then start winnowing it down from there. And he was telling me one about this eyelash grower called Latisse, and that came out of a glaucoma medicine that had the side effect of growing people's eyelashes. And they couldn't call it the same name as the glaucoma medicine, which was like a way more awkward name. And so they had this big project where they were trying to figure out what to call it. And they said, well, we should call it something artistic because you sculpt your eyelashes. And there were a bunch of artists' names, and the one that really stuck was Matisse. And they worked with that a little bit, and they added LA at the beginning. So now it's called Latisse. And the LA is very feminine, la. It's a little sexy, I guess. If you want to grow your eyelashes and treat glaucoma, well, you probably want Latisse.